I'm about to share something with you that cost me 20 years and seven figures to learn. Last month, I sat in a private dining room where billionaires discussed their real strategies. What I heard will change how you see everything. But here's the thing. You're probably going to ignore it, just like everyone else does. Here's secret number one. They don't actually believe in compound interest the way they tell you to. While you're putting $500 monthly into index funds, they're using compound leverage. I watched one of them turn $2 million into $50 million in 3 years using debt as an accelerator. But they'll never tell you that because they need you to play it safe while they play to win. Secret two. Information timing is everything, and you're always last to know. When you see a trend on social media, I guarantee someone made millions from it 6 months earlier. I learned about the AI boom in 2019 from a conversation in Aspen. By the time ChatGPT launched publicly, the real money was already made. You're not losing because you're stupid. You're losing because you're outside the information circle. Secret three will hurt, but you need to hear it. Your network is your limitation. I spent $100,000 on the right charity events, golf memberships, and dinner parties. Not for fun, for access. One conversation at the right table led to a deal worth 8 figures. You're scrolling LinkedIn while they're building relationships at $50,000 per plate dinners. The game isn't fair, but at least now you know the rules. Here's secret 4, and this one keeps me up at night. They don't actually own anything personally. Everything valuable is in trusts, LLCs, offshore structures, layers upon layers of protection. While you're worried about taxes on your salary, they're moving assets through jurisdictions you've never heard of. I have 17 different entities protecting my wealth. You probably have one bank account and think you're diversified because you own 3 ETFs. Secret 5 is about time manipulation, and yes, they figured out how to buy time itself. While you're trading hours for dollars, they're buying other people's time, talents, and businesses. I own 6 companies I've never visited. My money works 24/7 across different time zones while you sleep. They don't work harder, they work through other people's efforts. You're still thinking like an employee while they think like owners of human capital. Secret 6 will change how you see media forever. They don't consume content, they create the narrative. I know people who own pieces of news outlets, finance documentaries, and fund research that supports their investments. When you read financial news, you're often reading their strategic communications. They're not trying to predict the future, they're creating it. You're reacting to stories they commissioned. Secret 7 is the most important. You're thinking in years while they think in decades. Everything they do today is designed to benefit their great-grandchildren. I restructured my entire portfolio to generate wealth for the next century, not the next quarter. They plant trees they'll never sit under because the shade belongs to their legacy. You're optimizing for retirement while they're building dynasties. Here's the secret they'll never admit. The best education isn't in universities. It's in private mentorship and exclusive masterminds. While you're taking online courses, their children have Nobel Prize winners as private tutors. I pay more for one dinner with the right mentor than most people spend on their entire education. Knowledge isn't democratized, it's gate-kept by price and access. Final secret, and this one changes everything. They don't fight the system, they architect it. While you complain about regulations, they write them. While you adapt to policies, they influence policy creation. I know people who draft legislation that affects entire industries. You're playing a game where they wrote the rules, own the board, and referee the match. But here's the thing. Now you know. So here's your choice. You can close this video, go back to your comfortable illusions, and wonder why nothing changes. Or you can accept that the game has different levels, and you've been playing on easy mode with hard mode rewards. I've given you the map. Whether you use it is up to you. This is UpNext Vibe, where uncomfortable truths meet actionable intelligence.